everyone, this is Jason Fain from Instructional Design and Development, and today we're going to talk about organizing your learning modules. And as always, we're going to begin in the build view, and then we're going to select learning modules. Now, as far as some of the properties I wanted to show you when we're here and we're organizing, we can always move these learning modules around. We have already put them in order though, so there will be no need for that. Also, as part of the action link properties here though, I can go ahead and edit properties and I can give it a description, and I can also select goals. So if I have any goals I want to set for the overall learning module, I can go ahead and do that. In the past, in these last few tutorials, I went over on how to add them to an individual file, but this is kind of the overall lesson goals, and I can go ahead and click save here. So now that we're done with adding goals to our learning module, we can go ahead and click in on learning module 1, and we can see that things here are a little bit out of order, and we know that because if we go to our module introduction and guide and preview, we can see that we want to do the pre-quiz, then do our readings, then participate in a discussion, do an assignment and a post-quiz. Well, I went ahead and added some content here, and you can kind of see some of it's in order, some of it isn't. For instance, the initial Blackboard quiz is after we've done some of this reading. So let me go ahead and show you how to move some of this stuff around. So I'm going to move this initial Blackboard quiz up to before they even start the reading. I want to test student learning, so they shouldn't be reading the content ahead of time, because I don't know, that would just kind of skew my results. And at the end, I want to have my post quiz, so it looks like that's in the right place. I want them to, I have the reading assignments here, and then you guys don't know this, but these are 3 PDF files. These are worksheets that I've added, all 3 of these. So I kind of want to organize this a little bit more. One of the things that we can do is we can create a heading. So in this heading text, I can go ahead and call this worksheets. And then I'm going to go ahead and click save here. So now I have a worksheets heading, and all 3 of these need to go underneath of this worksheets heading. So what I can do is I can actually check off on all 3 of these and then move it underneath worksheets. And so you can see worksheets and then the 3 worksheets that I have. And it's still kind of not in the right place. Ideally this would come right after you find out what your reading assignments are here at the top. So we can move these 4 items, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can put this underneath the reading assignments. So now we have our reading assignments and then the worksheets that I have. Now another thing that we can do is we can indent this to make it sure that it's really part of worksheets. And we can do that by going 1, 2, 3. These are my 3 worksheets, and clicking indent. And now you can see it's worksheets and then the 3 worksheets that go underneath of them. Then we can kind of organize some of this other stuff. Additional content should go at the very end. And then I think we're just about set here. And in fact, I think that does it. We have our module introduction and guide, telling the students what to do, what we expect them to learn, the initial quiz just to kind of test their knowledge and make sure that we're teaching effectively. Then we have the reading assignments, including the 3 worksheets. We want them to view the YouTube video, do the discussion, do the post quiz, and we don't have any additional content, so this is looking good. One last thing I wanted to kind of show everyone is this edit link titles, and what that lets me do is if there's anything here that I want to rename, I can do it. So for instance, instead of worksheets, I can call it handouts, and instead of YouTube video, I can actually call it the name of the YouTube video, which is history of the internet. So you can go through and you can change the names of all of these things, and when you click save, you'll see it here. So when we're in here as a student and I go into my learning modules, learning module 1, and let me pull this out some so you can see it. My handouts are now indented in, and I have my goals up here at the top where I can look at what my goals are for this learning objective. And I can always click back in here, and the good thing about this is it's all self-contained and it's all in the right order based on the module guide here. And this is what a PDF would look like, just to kind of give you an idea of what everything would look like. So with that said, this concludes our tutorial on organizing all of your content in the learning module.